These are the notes that we took today on solving inequalities with one variable. Drew Brees broke the NFL passing yards record in 2018 before retiring 2 years later with 80,358 yards thrown. Write an equation that models how many yards Tom Brady had to throw on Sunday to tie the record. This was last Sunday. So what do you need to know? And as the student said, we need to know how many he had done before that. So he had thrown for 80,291 yards. So the equation that you would set up to tie it would be 80,291 plus y, which is his passing yards, equals 80,358, which was Drew Brees. Subtract the 80,291 from both sides. Y is 67. He needs 67 yards to tie Brees. Now we're going to rewrite the equation as an inequality. So an inequality is using a different symbol to represent the situation where Brady breaks the record. So we use the same format as here. We're just making it greater than because we need to know that he needs to score more than 67 yards. Down below, Brees also holds the NFL record for most 300-yard passing games with 123. Brady has 101. Write and solve an inequality that represents the situation. We're still going to go ahead and write that let statement. And then it's just like above, 101 plus x is greater than 123. Subtracting 101 from both sides, x is greater than 22. He must throw 300 yards. He must throw for 22 or more games. The next question mentions Brady's tied with Phillip Rivers at 11 for the number of 400-yard passing games. Brees is in first with 16, and there are 3 other QBs ahead of Brady, Manning, Marino, and Roethlisberger. Write and solve an inequality that represents the situation where Brady breaks that record. So 11 plus x is where Brady is, greater than 16 is Brees. So then you have x is greater than 5. This information right here kind of helped discuss. Given that Big Ben is the only other active QB, do you think Brady has a chance? So what we explained here, Glenn, this little scribble is, this is Brady and Rivers. Drew Brees is up here, and then you have these 3 guys in the center. Manning and Marino are retired, so the only one who could actually break Brees' record is Roethlisberger, and there's no wrong answer, no right answer for this. It's the kid said that Big Ben, Roethlisberger, is injured, so they think that Brady is actually going to beat Brees' record, and Roethlisberger is going to stay where he is. We jump down here to practice. This is where we went first. We distributed, then just solved it just like it was an equation. X is greater than 3. Down here, all I'm asking you to do is just do a 0 and then a -3 and a 3. The opposites, we have an open circle at 3, and then the heavy bar goes to the right because we want to represent all the values that are greater than 3. It's an open circle because we do not include the 3. And then up here, we also noticed that this was 2 times what's in parentheses, because 2 goes into 20 evenly. If you divided by 2, you would get the same answer. Now on the other equation, we have -3 multiplied by 2x plus 2 is less than 12. If you remember from last year, we're going to distribute. And then this is the big key right here. This is -6x is less than 18. When you multiply or divide by a negative, you're going to have to reverse that sign. We did this last practice problem in class. Remembering here, we're going to stop distributing right there. We have -12x plus 4 plus 6x is greater than or equal to 16. I suggest you combine these terms to get you to -6x and plus 4. Subtract 4. -6x is greater than or equal to 12. And again, dividing by that negative is going to flip that sign. And then we have 2 and -2. It is a closed circle on -2. going all the way to the right. The homework is on page 34, 15 through 17, and we're going to finish up with the rest of these practice problems tomorrow.